Alright, what's going on, Smarty here, and welcome to the first ever episode of Let's Play Out There. I did a first impressions of this game a little while ago, I think, and that was on the beta version that was out. I realised I just went like really loudly into the mic, and I did it again, and I hope that really hurt your ears, because I do aim to make this as bad an experience as possible for those watching. But look how cool this effect is, I really like it. Some of the art in this game I find really awesome. I really like the styling, like this logo here is great. But yeah, I played this game a bunch on the phone, as I mentioned in the other video. I played the game a bunch on my phone. I really enjoyed it. I found it a really relaxing thing to do as I went to bed. It's currently really late, and I have work tomorrow. I've just finished work. And I was going to like hang out and chill out and like go to bed, but I'm not very tired. And recording is usually quite a tiring process just because of the merit of talking for a long period of time. So 40 minutes of like talking to myself should be pretty good. And I've been meaning to record this game. I want to put out about 5 to 10 parts probably, but let's play. Before I do the first ever live review that I'm intending to do. It's probably going to be on this game. It comes out in about 3 weeks or so the videos will be going up over that time period. They're going to be pretty long, so look out for that. But yeah, this is a space roguelike, roguelike in the sense that, you know, you go through and you die and you start again adventure. It'll be pretty much explained here. I'll go through the mechanics and stuff and how it works. I know how it works pretty well. This is like a slightly better buffed version. It's still technically not released yet. It's a few weeks usually before release, so it's like obviously subject to change in certain ways, and things might be slightly less polished than usual, etc, etc, blah blah blah. But I'm able to post videos now, so I want to get some stuff going. So yeah, let's jump in here. It's the 22nd century. Mankind desperately seeks resources beyond its exhausted planet. So far we haven't reached the limits of our solar system. I'm an astronaut aboard the Nomad, passenger on a line that connects the Earth to Ganymede, a moon of Jupiter. I don't know how to say that. Ganymede, until something happened. When I woke from cryonics, I wasn't in orbit or anything. In fact, I wasn't even in the solar system anymore. Holy shit, mental. I was out there. Holy shit, mental. I won't read anything else, I promise. Maybe I will. I don't know. You'll see. There's quite a lot of reading in this game, and I'm undecided as to whether I want to read it or not. Because I'll be tripping over words. I'm tired, so like reading aloud is kind of a pain in the ass. You know, I'll probably just read through things and talk about. Yeah, we'll see. Just see how it goes. I'll play it by ear. So this is the game. These are our 3 resources at the top left here. You got hull, which is like how the condition that our current ship is in. We have oxygen, which is how much O2 we have, you know, to survive, and fuel, which is obviously used by traveling. When we travel places, it uses up oxygen and fuel, more so fuel than oxygen, like this. Because we have, you can see there's 2 lines here. I have this blue line, which is a telescope, which means I can detect all of these stars out here, and this green line, green circle rather, is the like flight line that we've got. So if I go into my ship here, I can show you the ship that we've currently got. This is our current ship. I think I believe there's actually a way to hide the Dujamidars and like just see the ship. Pretty sure there's a way that you can just view the ship, but we don't need to worry about that now, I guess. Anyway, this is our ship. This is the base ship that you start out with, and you always start out with these resources. You have a space fodder, which is basically just the simplest of moving through space engines. We have an interplanetary reactor, which means that when we land on a solar system, we can go from planet to planet. We have a telescope, which allows us to detect what the solar system, what the star is, for what we're going to be traveling to. And that is a relatively important thing, especially in the later stages of the game, which I haven't got too far into the game, because it is quite difficult. I've only played it for a few hours, I think. But between phone and here, and bits and bobs at the time, never in a continuous sort of play sessions. We got a drill, which means that we can drill into rocky planets, or basically planets we land on, and get rock-based resources like minerals and irons and stuff. And we have a hydrogen probe, which we can send into gas planets to retrieve fuels and the like, you know, gases. So this is how we drop our oxygen. We basically just drag the resource into here, and it'll drop into there, and it'll refuel. Hydrogen does 2, helium. So hydrogen here, it gives you 2 points for every 1. Helium gives you 4 for every 1 you have. Oxygen, I think, gives you 2 again, and iron gives you 2 again. Oxygen is probably the resource that you can be most you don't have to worry about quite so much, because you'll see that there are planets that we can land on, and those planets, like some planets you land on are inhabited, and if they're in an inhabited planet, very often it will refill your oxygen if they breathe oxygen, right? So then it refills your oxygen, which is cool. It basically just gives you a free refill. And those are pretty much the best kind of things that you can actually find when you're traveling around. So it plays out kind of like FTL-ish, except there's no combat, and it's much more chilled out. So you have a space station here. If I can go and orbit this space station and click on this, it will usually refill one of these. But this actually didn't. It probably went to refill hull, but obviously hull's full. So it's kind of a waste to do that. But if we check out the planet here, it'll show you where you currently are. It'll show you all the available planets in the solar system, and also the sun, which you can orbit at some points in time when you have ships that are capable of that. But here what we're going to do is going to check out the star map. We can look. There's a yellow dwarf. Yellow dwarfs are pretty much the best kind of system you can run into. Our solar system is a yellow dwarf, so yellow dwarfs are where you're going to find most of your life and stuff. And this is what happens every time you jump to a new system. You get a sort of event that happens. Sometimes they do nothing, sometimes they're bad, sometimes they're good, sometimes they require choices. Basically just gives a bit of flavor text to the game, and there's a bunch of these. I'm constantly finding new ones. It's really cool. So today I crossed the drifting body of an alien astronaut, some kind of octopus. Its helmet was broken, but it had a couple of intact oxygen tanks. Tonight I breathed to him. That's right, so that's a good thing. We got 10 oxygen. That's pretty sweet. We've got a rocky planet and a gas giant. So check out the rocky planet. We can land. See, this burns a lot of fuel really fast, so you want to be careful. Also, using the drill also requires fuel. We got some iron, which is pretty sweet. By the way, everything stacks in 20s. In case you hadn't noticed, I'll take off here. We'll jump to the gas giant. You see what I mean about it being a very nice, like, relaxing game. We'll send out a probe. I stay away from putting things in the probe in red because it has a chance to break. I usually go for sort of 6 or 7. If I'm sitting okay on fuel, I'm pretty low on fuel, so I'm just going to do it 5. Obviously, the higher the depth, the more chance you have to get good loot. I'm glad I didn't go very high because that was a bad loot. We only got 12 fuel off a 5 thing, and considering it cost us 10 to get to the planet, like it's a negative. Let's burn all our fuel in here to get this up. And we can also put some iron and keep our hull up for now. Check out this resource. It's tungsten. I've seen this pretty rare. It's relatively rare, but not overly rare. It's pretty good that we've got it though. You'll see here we have the option to craft new modules like cryonics. Our cryonics is currently broken, but yeah, there you go. Like, I haven't actually crafted it before because it seems like a kind of useless thing, but I think it's basically just a way to reset essentially. Like, if you run out of tools, you can go into cryosleep and float around to a new planet. It's something I'll probably check out at some point, although not anytime soon. So now we've burnt out this system. Your goal is to get down here, so like to get to where this red arrow is going, which is a freaking long way, trust me. That's your current goal anyway. You know, more might reveal themselves along the way. But that's, you know, to head back to Earth, or at least, you know, you assume that's how to head back to Earth, right? So the idea, you know, you'd think the goal would be to just get there as fast as possible, but I found it's much better to just meander around on good planets or good systems when you can and try and look for resources that can just buff you up to get through the harder stages or the sort of more sparse areas of space. My magnetic sensors have gone crazy. I've got a message from an object close to the star. Well, sort of. Characters and words are beyond my recognition. I can't understand a thing. But when I approached the star, I realized the full scale of this tragedy. The station lost its orbit and is about to fall into the burning sun. It will only take a few days for the sun to completely devour it. I see no way out. What should I do? Put the station into a new orbit. Push the station towards the star. Let's put the station into a new orbit. Hook the station to my ship. I almost burned out my reactors fighting the star's gravity field, but managed to change the station's orbit successfully. You'd normally expect some gratitude for such efforts, but no, the station is dead silent. I'm cursing all civilizations in the universe. When my ball computer finally lights up. Oh, a gift. We've lost fuel, but we learned Gravitational Lens, which sounds that sounds very, very worth it. Right, what's Gravitational Lens? Let's have a look at this. Lens. This is an upgrade to the telescope. It acquires multiple images of stellar bodies and compares the differences, thus discovering additional orbital objects that would otherwise be hidden. Right, so I think essentially what that does, I think I've had that before on the phone. It allows you to, when you look at a system, see what planets are in the system, or if there's life forms or something like that. Basically, it allows you to detect more about systems, so to plan your route better, which is cool. But it requires some gold and that stuff, which I can't remember what that is. How are we doing? We're really fucked on fuel here, aren't we? This is gonna be rough. There's a gas giant here, right? We don't have time to land on the rocky planet. Let's just go gas giant. Send out a hopeful probe. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, that's so good. Look at that. That's 27, so that's 54. Add 40, 52, so that's 100 and frickin' 6 fuel there. That is just like a huge life save. Holy shit. Alright, there you go. I'm actually not going to let's split this. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm not going to repair any of these to the full at the moment, because there's always the random chance that the event that we're going to get when we jump system, let's go red giant, they're usually better, is going to be like something that fills up our thing entirely, or we find a space station that fills it, so we want to be trying more efficient with things like that. I've discovered a small rogue planet of an unusual colour, light brown. I assume it must be composed of some rare material, or maybe it was some kind of man-made vessel. I landed on the surface and activated sensors. Still nothing. So I put my spacesuit on and went outside and was immediately glued to the ground. The material was definitely carbon and water, but under the action of a nearby star, the entire matter cooked into caramel. Turned to my ship and started starting to sink. I cut off a big piece of the weird sun and headed back on board, smearing caramel everywhere. I must act quickly before the planet swallows my ship whole. Wait and see, take up full power. Wait and see. My terror amounts to the ship sinks into the caramel, but a few hours later, when the planet turns to face the sun, the surface warms and turns to liquid. I slam the engine to overdrive and skip without taking too much damage. Now I have enough candy to last me weeks. That was awesome. I think the other way is actually quite bad because you get goopy. I was thinking like, if we right, what's the logic? If it's all caramelly and goopy and we just try and burn it, it's just gonna burn the caramel and singe it, and we'll likely get more stuck and only burn out fuel and do damage to ourselves. Got 2 rocky planets and another rocky planet, and then a red giant. This is like, you usually don't find life with bigger suns. I found, I might be wrong there, but I found like that's what I found so far. Supernova. Oh, that's cool. They're cool to go visit though. Let's go to the red dwarf first. It's kind of cool. Maybe is our sun? I'm so sad that I don't know what our sun is. I used to know quite a lot about this sort of shit. I'm pretty sure it's a yellow dwarf. I'm pretty positive, right? My basic sensors detect an abnormal spectrum on a nearby blue, pitch dark grey planet. I land. There is no atmosphere, so I put on my spacesuit. The gravity is heavy, and my feet are cold. I put my hand on the ground. This planet is not as simple as a block of ice. It actively absorbs the heat and energy. Cracks start to develop at the base of my ship's hull. The situation turns hostile. Start drilling. I plunge a drill into this lump of ice and realize that actually the planet is infested by an immense blue creature covering its whole surface. My drill wounds the creature, it shrinks back, and my thermal sensors back to normal indications. Normal for a planet with no atmosphere. It's time for me to leave. Weird. Rocky planet. Gas giant. Gas giant, boys. Let's probe it. Hopeful. Yeah, solid probe. Pretty freaking solid probe. Anything over 20 is like damn good, in my opinion. Find that for the most part. You'll notice that as we encircle gas giants, we take hull damage because of the dangerous nature of the atmosphere, you see. Let's do one. But you'll see here, look, when I click on this, it says risky orbit, right? So our ship that we currently have, I'll show you here, we have power ecosystem resistance. We have very low resistance, and we have no shields, right? Shields are like a module you can get. So obviously that means that like our hull and our security when it comes to stuff like that, this is a really, look at the art, it's so pretty. It's what sold me about the game in the first place. It's just, I love the comic kind of styling of ships and stuff on these really gorgeous backgrounds. It's great. It's really cool art. I freaking love it. Oh no, lava flux melted my drill. I have to rebuild it. I only dug to 7, motherfucker. Oh, motherfucker. Alright, we got silicon. That's good. That means we can definitely build all of the shit that we need to build there. We could probably rebuild a drill, actually, with this. We can build cryonics. We can definitely build a drill. Okay, drill's pretty cheap to acquire. We can build cryonics. I'm kind of interested in doing that. I'll probably hold off for now. There's no immediate necessity of it. Let's drop the hydrogen in here. I'll split my O2 and use half of it. Probably wasn't needed to do that, honestly, but yeah, kind of felt like it. Right. Do I want to show you a supernova? Because it's fucking awesome. Yeah, I do. On a low orbit close to the star, I detect a kind of, let's call it, ruined shipyards. There must be some useful materials over there, but is it safe? Board it. I approach the shipyard and board it. There's no way to protect my ship from the too close stellar rays, so I quickly harpoon a half-built ship, tow it to safety. The risk is worth it. The engines are apparently finished and hold unknown technology that could be very useful. If I can't build these for my ship, my journey. If I can build these for my ship, my journey will be a lot safer. Taking damage, reaction, subspace reactor, gravitational sails. All these are cool if you can get them working. I've never actually managed to, but they are freaking awesome. Garden planet, ownage. Yeah, look how fucking cool that looks. Fucking supernovas, boys. Gas giant, rocky planet, breathable atmosphere, ownage. Yeah, fuck it. YOLO. Let's do a lower probe. Oh, not good. Badness. Badness. This is badness. Yeah, let's go down here, land. Alright, so blah, 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 breathable, refills oxygen. This is the civilization, which is way cooler than our civilization. Throwing it out there, just saying. Much cooler looking than our civilization. Let's hydrogen the shit out of our lives right now. And also split this and hull the shit out of our lives right now. Oh, let's max hull it. I'm scared. Scared, boys. In fact, while we're here. Let's drill a little bit. See if we can find anything useful. Oh, hell yeah. That's good. We got some gold. Does that mean I have enough to build the Hujima? I have a build to build a subspace reactor. So subspace reactor. This module works only during interstellar travel with the space fodder. It's a photonic pressure propulsion device that reduces the amount of fuel necessary to travel through the interdimensional envelope created by the space fodder. Basically less fuel for travel-y. Awesome. Gravitational sails requires the TH thing. I think it's theridium? Mysterious device somehow converts gravitational fields of nearby stellar objects into warp thrust. It greatly increases the propulsion of my drive. So it upgrades into planetary reactor. Essentially the idea is you're sailing between planets, which is a freaking awesome. Right, let's build this bad boy. Ooh, Star Tesla. Cool. Oh, it looks all shiny and pretty. Because it's new. Yay. Alright, what's happening? Things are happening indeed. Oh, shit. I drilled before I encountered life. You're not meant to drill before you encounter life because they don't think they like you drilling, is the idea. Fuck, I'm really pissed. Encountering life is like the most interesting part. That's a really pretty planet. They added a lot of art in, and a lot more high-def art off between the versions. So how much cheaper is it to travel? That's a pretty good amount cheaper, actually. Neutron star, supernova, yellow dwarf, blue giant, red giant. Let's go over here. Over here looks good. I record my voice and play it back on the computer so I don't forget the sound of words. I was told during my... Go away, phone. I hope you haven't been making any mic noise. You tend to do that sometimes. I record my voice, blah, 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 blah. I was told during my training that you can forget the sound of your language after only 3 months of solitary confinement. So it would be silly if I went back to Earth and started talking like a redneck. Oh, the developers of this game are French, by the way. They're out there. Don't know if that means anything to anyone in any situation. Alright, we've got another breathable planet. Good old yellow dwarfs giving me breathable planets and gas giants. I fucking love you. Hang on, hold up. Let's have a look at my ship. What do you do? Interstellar travel via the space fodder. For some reason, it seems it's made these trips cheaper as well. I thought it was meant to make the bigger trips cheaper, which it did, but it's also made these trips cheaper, which is fine in my book. Like, whole shit, yeah, fucking good haul, boys. It's real sweet. I mean, that's the equivalent of 30 thingy-majigs. So I'll take it to the bank and sit all over it. Really running out of hull here, though, on the other hand, which is kind of bad. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Fuck you on hydrogen. You can blow one. Boom. Why are you... Oh, you're linked here. So it actually has to be on top of this, I guess. That's pretty sweet. I like that they have to be linked. I like that idea. That's a cool idea. I never actually thought of that. I didn't even realize that was a mechanic. Man, I'm new to this game. It's alright. The idea of this video, like, series is to, like, help me to play the game a lot. So I have the, oh, really? Is that the 10 hull damage? Why does that do so much hull damage? Alright, encounter life. The race, the flying battery people. Cool. Manif, Kima, Amadama, Kima, Amadamana, Bidabada, Kima, Harbada, Chicken Badabada, Tau Hoji, Kilimid, Chimima, Harbada, Bidabada. The healing race places something on the ground and runs away. You have gathered Omega. You have learned new words. Judges, architects. You have learned a new word, Omega. Thanks, bro. Appreciate that. Let's do a little bit of drilling. Got some gold. Ooh, got some of this shit. Which you don't really need. Let's check. Let's bin our carbon. Fuck our carbon. I forget, can you keep things in the probe? I don't think you can. But it'd be cool if you could. Be useful, you know. Useful. I seem to remember once. I'm pretty sure. Like I went into something. And I swear there was like stuff left over in the probe. Although it might be my imagination, like playing with me. So cobalt is a common equivalent. Common element. They're difficult to mine. It's frequently used in the manufacture of measuring instruments. Alright, cool. I guess I did have enough room for the Omega. The mysterious Omega element. This black and shiny matter, they're apparently stable, constantly scrambles and reassembles its atomic structure. It can be used to repair any broken system, though I'm sure it possesses powers not yet fathomed. Essentially, it's freaking awesome and OP, and when you get it, it's sweet as all hell. Oh, nice. This thing buffs our power. That's pretty cool. We're really, really, like, fucked for hull here. Okay, I don't know what to say. Alright, let's do one of them. Yeah, good. Good. Alright. I guess we take off. Oh, good. I'm glad that doesn't do anything to hull. Be fucked if it did. Neutron star. White dwarf. Red giant. Blue giant. Neutron star. Red giant. Black hole. Oh, they look freaking cool, but I don't want to go with one just yet. Let's go to this white dwarf. This direction looks like a good direction to be going in. Can't believe my eyes. There's something here that appears to disprove all known scientific theory. A naked singularity. Space and time seem to bend together endlessly like a black hole. But unlike a black hole, this phenomenon is visible and plunges deep into itself, creating a vast bright tunnel. If I enter it, I would travel a great distance, but would it be safe? Go for it. Fly into the singularity. Hey, you only live once. Ha! The tunnel captures me at top speed in an unknown direction, and I find myself quickly thrust back into the void. Far from everything. Not great, but it could have been much worse. You've been warped out there. I got warped one space back. Fuck you, man. I'm pissed. There's fuck all here. I'm pissed again. I have to land on this planet in the hope that... Oh, it's a lava planet. That's exciting. Let's just be really safe with our drills here, okay? Okay, team. Fuck cobalt in the butt. We don't need it for shit. Yeah. And let's be like... Bitches be like, boom. And let's drill some more. Let's get some more of this. Let's finish. We've actually run out of fuel in this amount of time. I've cut... Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Yo, where'd it go? No, seriously, where'd it go? Did I just drop it? Is that allowed? Can you suck a dick? I'm pissed. I think I just dropped my fuel. I'm mad. I'm gonna be real. Pretty fucking mad right now. Pretty fucking mad right now. What you gonna do? What you gonna do about it? Black hole, let's go. Let's go, black hole. What's up? What's up, black hole? Look how freaking badass the black hole looks. God, I really want to orbit it. Give me that split. Did you just give me 99 fuel? I didn't get any of it. Video game, please? What do you mean? 99 fuel and then not get any of it? Huh? What do you mean? I clicked on you and you gave me fuel and then you took it all away. Oh, I want to cry. Look how pretty it is. So pretty. Such pretty. Neutron star. Red dwarf. Alright, desperate times call for... We don't have enough to craft cryonics. My life. Fuck my life. Ah, fuck my life. Alright. Alright, boys. Wish I could pull scrap off my ship. That'd be kind of cool if you could, like, there's an option to pull scrap off your ship. That'd be sweet, actually. Right, this looks like it. When the space folds of my ship accelerate to sea velocity, I see the universe contract through my observation bay. Stars drip like the luminous thawing snow. Like the luminous thawing snow. The visible universe becomes round and small. First a beam and then a straight spot of light. But in fact it is I who am the light beam crossing the cosmos. That's fucking cool. What's this? No way. Oh, it did refill our fuel. It just lied to us about that. Oh, we're Gucci. We're fine. Okay, alright. Drifting on the star, I discover an abandoned ship. Sweet. A meteorite has pierced a gaping hole in the hull. Its inhabitants are sucked away. Oh, sad boys. They drift around the ship. But it's so horrible, but thousands of dead humans floating around the ship. This means that whilst I was thinking my people have conquered the stars. Finally we can be reunited. Agitated, I searched through the databases, but everything is written in obsolete language I barely understand. I've never seen this before. All I could learn was that they had fled from a terrible enemy, and that they were going to an isolated system, hoping to find a habitable planet. I found the system's coordinates. If these people are still alive, I could... Oh, no direction to go to. Oh, long way to get there. Fuck. Whoa. Get back to the freaking ship, dude. Show the cargo, bro. What's this? Oh, yeah. Okay, I see. Human. Oh my god. There's fucking people in this ship. That owns. Can I do anything with people? Don't know. What's this? Gravitational Lens. Upgrade to the telescope. Ooh. They have one of them. That's pretty cool. It's, I mean... it has no power. So it just has ecosystem, right? So it's fucking useless, right? Am I right? I'm right. So, like, here's my logic, right? We're gonna drop some humans. We're gonna be like, peace, humans. I like that I can split the pile of humans. That's pretty sweet. But we're gonna dismantle you, and you, and you, and you. All right, for the good of mankind. I'm gonna take all of this shit right there. It's, you know, it's for the good of mankind. I'm gonna put you over here, real quick. I'm just gonna see if I can build me one of these gravitational lenses, cause I like the sound of it. Sounds pretty fucking cool. And I'm gonna whack you back over here, and then I'm gonna be like, yo, thanks, ship. We had some good times. You know, I'm sorry that I dropped a couple of humans out in space. I know you're all frozen and whatnot, and I assume there's some sort of bonus for taking, you know, humans back to some sort of planet. But yeah, fuck you. Don't actually give a shit. I'm gonna leave now. Peace. Gas giant, rocky planet. Let's rocky planet this shit up. Yeah. The shining people. Alright, it's ice, but my joy fades quickly. It's highly radioactive, and so remains of this atmosphere. Blah blah blah. Crash here. Blah blah blah. But for a weird module, maybe my trick here will have some benefits. I learned the new technology, Tau stasis. That sounds cool. Let's drill. Got some shit here. Got some shit here. Got some shit here. We finished. Okie. Wish I could prepare my ship with more things. I wonder if there's other ships where they're made of different substances that you can repair them using different substances. That'd be really interesting, actually. Yeah. I want to see what this new tech is that I've learnt. Tau stasis information, theridium. So gravitational sails, the same sort of thing. This module alters the flow of time around the ship. It works only when the ship is in the pocket universe created by the space fodder. With it, the ship can jump much further. That's pretty mediocre. Like, jumping further sounds like a good thing, but it doesn't necessarily benefit you all that much because of what you're trying to achieve, right? And stuff. If that makes sense. I don't know if it does. I'm going to drop all this into here. And then I'm going to jump more than likely. Hey, yo, gravitational lens. Oh shit, this upgrade requires telescope. Does that mean I have to build it next to the telescopes? How much is how does one make a hydrogen probe? You need the ions, don't you? Shit, boys, I'm kind of pissed. I think I fucked up. Yeah, I did. I fucked up. Shit. I'm pissed. I put a lot of effort into that. Or rather, a lot of resources. It didn't work out for me. So I'm pretty salty about that. Pretty salt boys about that one. Let's travel. The worst situation that could possibly happen has happened. I miscalculated my course and the space fodder delivered me to the very surface of the star. The landscape is certainly beautiful, bathed in liquid fire, as it is, but I've always felt hell is best observed at good distances. And at 5,000 degrees, which is very high already, my bulkheads rapidly begin to deteriorate. If I don't have even moments, I'll be baked to death. The problem is, the corona of the star is about 1 million degrees hotter than its surface, and I have to pass through it to escape. Hang on. Right, let's just YOLO the space fodder. Quit dithering and activate the space fodder without setting a destination. Reality twists around me as I'm warped far away. I've escaped death once more. Lost fuel, take damage, you've been warped out there. Oh shit, I really have. YOLO, boys. Garden planet, nice. Love me some garden planet. Let's do it. Let's garden planet the shit out of this place. I feel like I want to turn the game up a little bit. I feel like it's too quiet. Yeah, land, boys. Hell yeah. It's land. Blue of the atmosphere. Oh, it's the same planet. That's boring. Same people as well. I don't actually understand any of those words, huh? Approve. It doesn't want to talk anymore. Good. Good is a word I've learnt. Thanks, bro. Appreciate that. Let's give him a little drill. Just a teeny, like, poking the surface kind of drill. You know? Know what I'm saying? Wish you could automatically repair your ship from the fucking probe. Kind of pisses me off that you can't, honestly. I mean, it's obviously designed as a mechanic, but I don't like it, you know. Just because it's there doesn't mean I have to like it. Is copper good for actually anything, anywhere? No? Yeah? Fuck you, copper. Asshole. What am I doing? I'm gonna run out of frickin' fuel, is what I'm doing. Yeah, man. Don't know how to break it to you, but, can I probe the sun? No, I need a better probe to probe the sun, don't I? I remember that. This is gonna be our last trip, huh? Yeah, YOLO, boys. So my last entry, my food tanks are empty, I have nothing left to be useful with. Return to cryostasis and let my ship drift in space. I hope that through the millennia to come, someone will rescue me. That's a thin hope at best. This is the end of my adventure. Boom. I already got my highest score yet, but that's since the new version came out. I've only played it twice since then, I think, just to like poke around. We learned 4 technologies. We visited 12. We only visited 12 systems. It feels like we visited more than 12 systems. Discovered 1 alien race. It's not including my frickin' awesome human adventure that I had. I wish I could. There's got to be a way to. Okay, I pressed a few keys and doesn't do anything. I'm pretty sure there's a way you can just see the ship. But yeah, that was cool. 35 minutes, pretty good. Oh shit, I actually just quit the game with that. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Yeah, let me know if there's anything you'd like me to change about the series. If you liked it, if you want longer episodes or shorter episodes. I feel like the playthroughs like breed pretty good episode lengths because like that's sort of an average playthrough, right? So it's about 35 minutes. So you can the videos are likely going to be from 35 minutes for an average playthrough to 40 minutes for like an average plus a short one, or like, you know, a long one about 40 minutes, or maybe like a really long one where you get an hour and we get really, really far. But I do like the game. Like, my first impressions of it are that it's pretty sweet. It's very chilled out. It's a nice game to sit back, put some tunes on, and play. It works really well on mobile if you're just like sitting around and casually playing it. The only thing is, when the events happen, you actually, to like appreciate the event, a lot of it is in just reading what happened and appreciating the writing and like the sort of coolness of the event that happened, and also like thinking about what the best situation is in that event, like what the best course of action is. And that doesn't work so well because it's a game where you're likely to lose focus on it, and you have to pay attention to it to really appreciate it, which is, you know, kind of funny in that mechanic. And it's a game where it's easy to lose focus on it, because it's so chilled out and so airy fairy, but so like low key. You know, like you're not it amounts to just sort of like managing. It's just resource management, you know, and judging things better, and then a bit of pot luck on top of your decent judgment. So like the actual skill of the game is relatively low key compared to something like FTL or like a more in-depth road. Like, it's much more chilled than that. That being said, as a narrative experience and actual just playing the game, it's a lot of fun. It's a really, really nice thing to do. Yeah, like it's good, but it's not fantastic, you know? Like, if there was more game there, it'd probably be a little bit more interesting, but it's nice for what it is, you know? Anyway, thanks for watching the first episode. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'll try and make these every few days or so. I think this is the only game I'm Let's Playing currently at the moment. I haven't got anything else that I want to start up yet. The next game I'm probably going to be looking at is The Witcher and some other stuff when it comes out. Yeah, I think that's it, really. What else? I'm trying to think of something that I want to mention. Meh. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.